possible. Okay, so there's going to be an arc to the course. Manifesto. There's going to be a thread of social phenomena throughout because it just matters. It just matters. As much as you might want to think, you know, getting oil out of the ground or earthquakes or whatever is, you know, independent of people. Yeah, there's always going to be some aspect of people that matter, you know, and it's the stories they tell. But a big part to start with will be just this, what we'll call scaling, or just simply scaling, but allometric scaling, many different systems. Size distributions of system elements, right? So these are these power law size distributions or heavy tail distributions. Then we said, well, why are they there, right? So we have the central limit theorem for normal distributions. We'll talk about that. It's a beautiful thing. And we'll talk about that in the context of random walks. Then we'll get to this, so some nice pieces here of trying to understand why we see these patterns, these really broad patterns across these systems. And we'll have some arguments there about whether it's just sort of a kind of a simple-minded mechanism, like just a kind of a growing thing, ratchets along, or there's an optimization process, right, which might suggest there's a kind of an evolutionary feature. So we'll see. There's a famous debate there, which is kind of fun, between Herbert Simon and Mandelbrot, and yeah, got a little heated, as it could in the day, which is by papers, not tweets. Robustness, so that will sort of naturally go into robustness. There's a lot that connects there, like as to why systems are generally okay, but can explode. Then we move into networks, and that's all sorts of things there, growth mechanisms, just some very powerful storytelling again from simple models, like, you know, here's our simple model, and look, boom, you know, we have you know, this idea of small world searchability, for example. And then, as I said, biological contagion, social contagion, voting, which is all connected to that, and then eventually stories. And the last part will be just some musings, if you like, theory of anything, the rise of algorithms too, right? How we go from raw physics through to algorithmic phenomena. All right, good. There are tarot cards. I mentioned them before. There are just a lot of them. And they will make some sense, perhaps, but they are just part of the course. And they have little Easter eggs in them. Lots of Easter eggs in this course.